What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Oh boy, guys, this one is interesting today. As we all know, there is a beef going on with DJ Akademiks and Saucy Santana. It is quite interesting to say the least. I will not comment on what I actually think about either one of them today, because Dr. Umar Johnson has been notified of the said beef, and he has given his opinion on what needs to happen. So I'm going to let him do that, and I'm going to come back.
My phone been blowing up, and people have been asking me if I would be interested in facilitating a peace treaty between DJ Akademiks and Saucy Santana. I've been getting text messages and inboxes, people telling me that there's a war brewing between DJ Akademiks and Saucy Santana. Allegedly, DJ Akademiks said some disrespectful things about the City Girls. I believe Mr. Santana is good friends with the City Girls, and he clapped back at Akademiks, and Akademiks clapped back, and Saucy Santana invited DJ Akademiks to Miami to get in the streets and catch a fade. Saucy Santana wants to catch a fade with DJ Akademiks. And according to what I've been told, Saucy Santana said that if he wins the fight with DJ Akademiks, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Akademiks, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Akademiks, he gonna clap his cheeks. I don't want to see no man getting his cheeks clapped. I don't want to see no violence. I think DJ Akademiks should go ahead and apologize for what he said to the City Girls. And maybe Mr. Santana can apologize to DJ Akademiks for threatening to clap his cheeks. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. But I'm more than willing to sit down with the two gentlemen, talk out their issues, and resolve the matter. I don't want to see nobody getting beat up, and I damn sure don't want to see no grown-ass man getting his cheeks clapped. So whatever I can do to bring peace in these streets, the Prince of Pan-Africanism is here.
So guys, you heard what brother Dr. Umar had to say. Let me just say this, and let's just look at it for what it is. Removing, sexuality from the conversation. I won't be dealing with that in today's argument. I want to deal with something that is very paramount. Okay. And that is, these are men who should have something better to do than talking about stuff like that. First of all, why are we even talking about somebody's behind? Okay. Why are we even talking about meeting up and fighting when it doesn't make any sense to even talk about something like that? Both of you guys have a lot of money, a lot of opportunity, but it just goes to show you that money don't mean nothing. The dumbest people in the world have money, and they will be putting themselves at every opportunity to lose the money for the fact that they don't have no sense. For that fact and that fact alone. All right. This is how guys work hard, get to where they're going, and then end up broke again simply because they're dumb, because they're stupid, and because they are silly. That is why, when it doesn't make sense. And this is what I want to get across to so many people out here, is that, as blacks, we got to be really careful what we're talking about. And we got to sit back and ask ourselves, okay, listen, before I put this up here, does it make sense? And I'm going to tell you, that's why I stopped live streaming. When you're live streaming, especially on Black YouTube, your audience will get you into saying anything. They don't care. They want to see a war. People don't, they want to see destruction. They don't even care about you destroying your career as long as they get entertained. Now, you got to remember, you got a mama in a house to feed. You got kids, or let's say if you don't, you got somebody you supporting. All you need to do is get on there and say something for 10 seconds that will destroy all that. And these people don't care. Ooh, do you hear what he said? They gonna go back to their job when they know they ain't gonna never say nothing like that. Why your ass get canceled? Cause you trying to make somebody night, whatever. Okay? Now this particular brother, both of them, Saucy, Santana, you know, he's over here alleging he wants to do something to somebody's cheeks. Like, come on, bro. Do you know what that is? Do you know what you're saying? That's called grape. Now I know you feel because of whatever your sexuality is that might not come down on you so hard. And it might for right now. But what happens if you start getting hit with equality? Oh, you're threatening to do what to somebody? That's a threat. Then you didn't put it all out there on the internet. Imagine somebody wanting to do a brand deal with you, and that thing is up there. It ain't like you ranting on somebody like what you said before. No, you're saying that I'm gonna whoop your ass, and then I'm going to take something from you that you don't normally want to give me. What do you call that? Okay, what do you call that? If you were to say that to anybody, what do you call it? It's called grape. That's what we call it. So you figure like, and just like Cynthia G, a lot of these people got to understand, man, like you feel like because you're saying it to men that it's going to be okay. No, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be okay. Just because you're saying it to men. No, look at what happened with Cynthia G. She's a great example. Cynthia G went around saying everything to black men. Oh, you black men are this. Oh, you black men are that. Oh, you black men are this and that. You need to go ahead on and be and this need to, they need to, take away your room and all this. Okay, then you start talking crazy like that. You start talking silly like that. Then expect the unexpected. Uh-oh, guess what? That person is, certain guidelines. Now, then what? You done lost your money over saying something stupid to somebody. First of all, a lot of y'all need to go ahead and stop this whole let's meet up and fight thing. Like, number one, that's one of the dumbest things that somebody that got money can say. Let's meet up and fight. Number one, you're not gonna meet up and fight, okay? DJ Akademiks is not gonna pull up and fight. This guy, he might, but he shouldn't pull up and fight. Akademiks got way too much money on the line to pull up and fight. Too much opportunity. So why is that the conversation? But on the bigger hand, that's how we used to talking to each other as blacks. We don't have no respect for each other. And that definitely goes for Akademiks and whoever else, right? When you don't have no respect for your group, you'll talk to him any kind of way. And I know Akademiks ain't African-American, but he's in the black diaspora. He's in Jamaica, he's close enough to it. But that's how you communicate when you don't have no respect for your people. It ain't no love there. And we talk about racism all the time, and I used to have it bad too. We talking to our men, our women and stuff like that. Man, there's certain things that we just shouldn't say. We need to have a certain level of decorum. There are certain things we can say, even for some of these celebrities on here. I give good roasting, but at the same time, it's certain things I shouldn't say about Mary J. Blige or SZA or Young Miami. Or even Cynthia G. Cynthia G disrespectful as hell. It's certain things I shouldn't be saying about them as a man, as a black man, But when you hate yourself, when you hate your group, even if you won't talk to nobody like that. As much as, like I said, even Dr. Umar Johnson, we know he don't agree with Saucy Santana lifestyle. There is no way he can talk to Saucy Santana like that. First of all, for fear of retribution, but just, also he's a black person. That's somebody still in our community, whether we like how he acts or not. He still owed a certain level of respect, period, point blank. And a lot of these folks don't have no respect for each other, man. You can't even, when you wonder why blacks can't come together and do no business and stuff, because man, we got a sick vitriol toward each other. And when I heard these young brothers talking like they're talking, I'm like, okay, there's something I been knew that was happening in the community, and y'all know it too. We have a deep-seated dislike for each other, because if we had respect, we wouldn't even be talking like that. That would be handled differently. If we respected our men and our women in our community, it would never get that bad. I'm gonna tell you like this, I had to learn that, man. It was a time your boy wasn't always perfect, but it was a lady that came out, man, and I put her on my show. She came out and made a horrible video about me like about 3 years later. I had no where it was coming from. The lady was talking about me like I was a dog. And I've messaged the lady before. I believe we have her phone number. people was messaging me to respond to the lady, and the lady was saying some things that was just so poor about me. It was terrible. But because that person is from the community, before I get out there and start saying anything to her, I'd rather leave her alone. Because if I start getting into that, it ain't gonna be nice. I'm gonna say something, I'm not gonna have no wisdom. Let me just leave it alone. I'm not gonna have nothing good to say about it. Nothing good come out of that. Let me leave her alone. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do, Bell. We're out.